Hey guys, today we're going to be teaching you how to practically create your resume, especially for freelancers who want to market their services to other of their potential clients or their potential leads. Because most of the mistake that they do is they just create the resume and then that's it, because they have Canva template and that's it. But actually, it's one of the you don't just plug and play. You must also know what to plug and what to play, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. So, as you can see, there's a lot of things that you want to select. What type of profile, what type of resume, Canva template, and we're starting in Canva because this is one of the first app that you want to go and make your resume. Because other website is just like, I don't know. Canva is where you can customize easily all your resume. I think who doesn't know Canva, right? So when you want to select things, I'm talking about uh, systems here. I'm talking about something that you can do. You don't have to build it from scratch because there's already a template. And how can you select better? And how can you put the content? What is an HR manager will like in terms of your resume? Because I'm also an HR, been interviewing hundreds of applicants for the past month. So all you have to do, for example, first of all, you need to know what is your goal. If your goal is to be to market yourself as a video editor, then maybe add make make your resume a bit creative, add a creative vibe, especially for graphic design. But if you're marketing for, let's say, to be a to be a manager, then this is good. If you want to be a like a virtual assistant, maybe this is good, maybe this is good. The graphic designer, you see, each content, if each resume has different vibe. I want you to pick a resume that also vibes with your personality. What is the thing that you're trying to convey? Are you an expert like me that wants to convey I'm professional, I'm minimal, and I'm just like this? Then I'd actually choose this one. But if you're someone who is like that, who's someone who's like Sheila, who has a vibe of a professional, but also a bit semi-casual. The colors tells everything, so I think this is best for you. So the impression, the resume gives you a vibe on who you are, and that's how big it is, right? If you're really creative and a complex person, a graphic designer, this is good for you. Let's say you're just really simple. This, I think, cover letter a bit. I think this is for you. If you're a type of woman who's just like elegant, but there's a lot of things that you want to consider. Those are the things that you need to consider before you even pick your template. So now that you know your goal, now that you know what is your brand or who you are, what you're trying to convey, then you can choose. For me personally, you might want to avoid things like overcomplicate things like this one. I think I don't really use that much, so I think this one is already good. Okay, so that's how we select our resume, and all I have to do is just to customize the template. Now, if you really want to apply to a specific company, mostly they look for resumes, right? If you want to be a freelancer for another company, they're looking for resumes. But if you're looking for a specific client, that's directly to you, they're looking for portfolios. So that's a different discussion. Right now, talking about the resume now, this is the content. Okay, it's very important to put your full name here to make it more professional. And then, what is the position that you're trying to apply? One of the mistakes that freelancers make when they apply is they put video editor, graphic designer, etc., etc., so forth. One position in one resume. I mean, multiple position in one resume, which is not a good approach. That's why, if you are going to create a resume, create a separate resume per title or the job that you're applying, because people don't want to hire generalists. They want to hire specialists. So you have to make and project yourself as someone who's a specialist, someone who's an expert at the specific problem that they're looking for a specific person. That specific person is you. So that's what we call niche. offering specific services to specific clients. You have to have the niche. If you already have your niche, what type of job title that you're trying to apply, then let's say you're an IT project manager, then that's alright. You can put it there. Then your full name here, and then make sure that your pictures is very professional, because most of the time, I if I remember correctly, people sometimes put their photo like their dog. Of course, it's a different one. You don't want to put your pet's picture there, and it's kind of funny. But sometimes they put this one, their best picture, but in that way, I think as a human resource manager, that's a bit unprofessional. That's only for IG, that's only for a casual thing. You don't want to put that. Put something that is plain. Put something that is, elegant, or not like this one. This is a bit cool. Something semi-casual, something semi-formal. This one, I mean, it's great. It's great. The photo is great. Obviously, the quality is great. It's good. It's good. But if we're going to upload like this one, you're highlighting the place instead of you. That's not a professional photo. That's a travel photo. And this one, I think it's like a bit Tinder, a bit Tinder vibe. Are you applying to be my date? It's like that. So, can you see the difference? Some people add their friends. They're in the middle. Like, are you going to apply with all of your friends? Like, so did you see the vibe there? Different picture can create different meanings. You don't want to add different things. You have to at least invest in them. Let's say you don't have, you can't afford a expensive Photoshop like this. You can just find a white background and then just put yourself there. Even if you look like a business, one of the things you don't want to post like that, wacky. Because this is a professional one, guy. This is a company. This is one that's trying to hire you, and most of it are like that. Not saying all, but most. Now that you fix already this, now let's go to the introduction. This is very important, because this is something that we, our human resource manager, is looking for. Now, one of the biggest mistake is applicants do like this, right? There's a lot of information we don't usually read this. That's a lot. We don't read books in the form of resume, right? We want it the shorter the better. Because if the shorter the better, the more that we're going to read it, right? That's an oxymoron when it comes to checking like that. Now, let's say here in the template, I just say I am an IT project manager with holistic knowledge, software development, and knowledge experience, blah blah blah. That's 99.9% of the applicants who are trying to apply in a specific company. And of course, I'm already used to this. Like, I am interested in your position, blah blah blah, because I have the skill here. I'm enthusiastic at your position and stuff like that. I am a fast learner. Those are soft skills. Those are not technical skills. I want you to do. For example, this is Daniel. I am Daniel. Maybe I am a professional. You have to make it like convey your value in the first one sentence. I'm a professional IT project manager. If you have numbers, that's good. If you work before with other clients, if not, it's okay too. Maybe who work like who produce, let's say 200,000 revenue, right? Do you see the numbers? Because this profile, the personal profile, just few sentences, you already provided value. Why? Because you are putting your results that you have made to the previous company, making you tangible to hire, rather than just enthusiastic, rather than just passionate. You know what I mean? So we're looking for someone to bring results, not just with great personality. This is not a dating one. This is a professional one. Dating revenue and manage to streamline projects like that. Streamline over 500 projects like that. For what? If you're applying for a realtor or real estate agency, that's good. You can also relate to specific customer, because they want, I want to hire Daniel because we're a real estate agency and he worked before with realtors, not doctors. See the difference? Realtors, not teachers. Realtors, not construction workers. It's different thing. So I think he's a perfect fit to be hired for that I can hire. Then you can put your contact and like that so far. And this is very important. Always do the experience. Always do the latest first, and then the old ones, and just a mini bullet point of what did you do there. Make sure it's relevant to your position. Okay, make sure it's relevant. You just connect it a bit. Then this is the position, of course. Educational history, I don't really care much here in the Philippines, unless if you're in a prestigious university, that's kind of a bias. But I see more the work experience. Right, so I think I just add the highest attained degree, and then no need to do this one and stuff like that, and then I add the top 3 work experience if I were you. The skills summary, make it a bit technical and also a bit of combination with the soft skill. Have to make it unique also and stands out, something that is rare and valuable. If you have that type of skill, you can use ChatGPT if you want to discover that and tell your story. But when I see the skills and summary, I don't usually go to time management, organization skills, and stuff like that. You gotta make it unique and a bit standing out, because that's 99.9% the applicant who can always put that but don't have enough evidence. So that's like that. Award receive, I don't usually do that. I don't usually see this and stuff. But if you really have a big award, like really big, put it right there. But if you don't have any, you can just delete that and then just replace it with something else, and then just gain inspiration. Right, what I do is, if I do not know how to replace this one and put something to replace this, and I can just like find other resume. Maybe you can put your expertise, you can put your reference there. Yeah? So there's a lot of things. What I wanted to do is like you can pick your top three template or top 3 content that you want to imitate, and then just copy paste and stuff like that, and just gain an inspiration. That's how you create a compelling resume. The cover letter is a different thing. If you want to there's the huge difference. Okay, resume and cover letter is different. Cover letter is a different effort. It's more personal. You mention the name of the company and then stuff like that. Why do you want to specifically apply to the company? But I think this is by default mode. If you want to send a resume, you also want to send a cover letter. Never make it optional, because if the company gives you an option to send a cover letter, give it, because it shows that you're interested in them specifically. If you leave them blank, then it shows that you're lacking enthusiasm. So make a good first impression by just giving cover letter. Right, that's the end of the video. If you have any suggestion, please comment down below, and comment. I'll respond to the feedback and then create more content like this for freelancers. Alright, that's it.